In the previous lecture, we have already seen one way of transferring control between a servlet and web pages, which is using the anchor tag. In this video, we will be seeing how we can use the form tag to transfer control from a servlet to a web page. The HTML form tag is used to create HTML form which can be used for user input. So we have already used an HTML form in the login.html file where we were submitting the username and the password which was entered by the user. And the attributes for the form tag that we will be using are the method get or post and the action. So this is the URL where the form data is going to be submitted. So this URL will be present on the server and the name of the form. Now, the form must always contain a submit button because if there will be no submit button, then the form data will not be submitted. So, that is why a form should always contain a submit button. To see a demo of how we can use the form tag to transfer control between web pages, we will be creating a servlet which is display student list. So display student list will have a method which we have already written, fetch students, and it is going to return a list of string. So which is going to be the list of names of students. I have hard coded the student names here, but we can fetch these names from a database by querying about the college name. So maybe if we have some table college or some table of students, then we can write a query to select names, select student name from college where the college name is RCOEM or whatever the data that we have passed. So this can be done, but for now I am just hard coding the values and we are returning this array as a list. Now, in the process request method, that is, it can either be do get or do post. So, in this method, we will be displaying the student list as it is. So, we will just display the student list here. So, we will fetch the list of students here. And we will print the students using a for loop. We are using a break line here so that the output appears on a new line. Now, using the println method to bring the output on a new line will not work because we are writing an HTML file. We are not writing the output to the Java console. So that is why if we need a new line, then we will have to use this BR tag. Now, because we will be coming to this servlet, if the user has logged in successfully, so in the login servlet, we will have to make some changes where if the username and password match, we are displaying login is successful and welcome username. So in addition to this, we also want to display a submit button to the user which will take the user to the display student list, and the list of students that we are displaying in the display student list.java file will be displayed. So for that we will be using the form tag here. Now to use the form tag we will have to write it in our response, so that is why we will use the println method. And here inside this we will be writing our form. So to write the form we will just copy the code from login.html. So we are creating a form tag inside the HTML response, and the name of this form is, let's say, display form. Student list, and the method that we are using can either be get or post. Next, inside this form, we will also have to create a submit button. So for that, and we will also copy the form ending tag. So here we are creating a submit button, and the name of the submit button is, let's call it display. And the value that will appear on the button will be click to view student list. This is the login form, and when we enter the correct username and password in the login form, which is RCOEM and R at 123. Now when we click on login, so we come to the login servlet wherein we are displaying login is successful, welcome RCOEM. And now in the code for adding the form tag, we had written the form tag inside the if condition, wherein we are displaying this submit button to the user which says click to view the student list. And when we click on this button, it will submit the form and it will bring us to the display student list servlet, where we are displaying the student list, and this is the names of the students that we have fetched. So basically we can use some database from where we are fetching these student names instead of hard coding like we have done.